What's up? I think this is called Acers Part 5 Final. And Lambo just joined. He's yellow. Well, with that guy out of the way. And this guy at the bottom. How is he standing there? Is that for real? Wait. Alright, so ignoring that guy completely. And just want to explore this map. I haven't played this map. I played Acers Parkour 11, but not 5 or anything. So I assume he has like 19. The latest was 19. Forgot. So guess I have to do some little bit of exploration over here. Got some ladders. Pretty cool design. I like it. So I wanna share something. So our oath taking for the licensed people like me has been announced. Good news. But the problem is, I was trying to tweak the website for registration and saving the document, and the problem is it doesn't register. It keeps pushing me out. So this website for the Philippines Regulatory Commission is where they handle all the license jobs and license professional regulation commission. The problem is that you have to go inside there. So this PRC has issues because it keeps kicking me out. The session has been timed out. Then I was wondering why. My Wi-Fi is working fine. I even tested YouTube, internet speed is good, everything. And then I found out that it had something to do with our Wi-Fi or router. Why? Because I have to purchase a load for my phone for 3 days. 59 pesos, which is equivalent to $1. And when I accessed the website again, it didn't kick me or send me to session timeout. So I don't know what's the problem with my router, or maybe the PRC is just a bit biased. Anyhow, I finally solved it. I managed to register the document, and I have a schedule in December something something for the oath taking. Yippee! Anyways, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, this place is enormous. One take. No. Anyhow, Twisting Onyx. Interesting name. So yeah, I think I really like to talk about One Piece. So last video I did discuss about the calm belt, how it seems pirates are often able to cross the calm belt without issue, and that is an issue for me personally, writing wise. Why? Mainly because it kinda established that what do you call that? The calm belt is very dangerous with no wind or anything. Wait. I don't understand why I did that. Out of instinct, I guess. So, yeah, that's my problem with the story wise of One Piece. Only that it's a nitpick, of course. So, the thing is, it was established that it was only recently that with Vegapunk's breakthrough of technology that they, the Marines, the biggest and largest organization on the planet, are the only ones capable that could pass through the calm belt because they possess technology such as the propellers. What I mean to propeller is that it uses to propel their ships. So if there's no wind, such as in the calm belt, they have the advantage. And aside from that, they have sea stones underneath them. So it doesn't make sense for what do you call that? For other pirates to somehow whoop, don't make me fall. To somehow cross the calm belt. Um to cross the calm belt without issue because they won't be able to realistically pass because they don't have the technology, they don't have the sea stone. And Lux, who commented, argued that what do you call that? That they are strong. The pirates are strong. I whoa was crazy. I I agree that they're strong, but there's a problem with that argument because I'm referring to the fact that even if they are strong, the calm belt is wide, so you need to still pass over it, and you need some sort of device mechanism. If you don't have any propellers, then you're doomed. And as shown from the Oro Jackson, Gold Roger's ship, or Goldie Roger, if you want to be very accurate, if you are just if you are knowledgeable to his name. The problem is that we were not shown any of that sort of device that could help his ship, Roger's ship, propel forward. Yes, it was built by Tom, but we didn't see anything aside from it that they could somehow cross it. So it begs a question that is the calm belt actually very easy and fraudulent? Wait, what the frick am I doing? Yeah, that's a part of an issue that I have a nitpick with because spoilers alert. There is this sort of gathering in God Valley. So why was this God Valley important? God Valley concentration of forces. Think of God Valley as the ancient Marineford version. But the thing is, the reason for God Valley happening was because of Shaki. So it's some sort of Gunner bait, Gunner arc happening. So Roger, um, Rocks wanted to go to God Valley because of Shaki. Shaki is future wife of Rayleigh, and apparently she was extremely hot. I've seen her art style and she looks like Nami, to be honest, so I don't really get the appeal. I mean, Hani is incredible. I mean, Nami is incredibly hot, but don't get me wrong, it's just that the repetitive design of Nami is just not very much appealing, to be honest. I'd argue that Nico Robin, is much more hotter. My opinion, pre-time skip. But her constant whitewashing, I mean, bleaching currently, is... Whoa! Didn't know I slipped there. So yeah, that's the reason why most of the pirates went there. But in actuality, except for Rocks, he went there because God Valley is his homeland. And that's where his family resides, Ares and his son, well, Teach. Yeah, that Teach, Blackbeard. So yeah, I guess that's it. But yeah, for the rest of the reasons, for the rest of the pirates being there, they did it because Shaki and other stuff like what do you call that? Gold are secondary options, but mainly they went there because of Shaki. And the problem with this is it's yes, I know they're pirates, but it kinda lowers their goal. Like, you know, if I were a pirate, I would pillage rather than chase this woman that I don't even know. I mean, yeah, she's hot, but I guess everyone has their own opinion about it. And yeah. So the thing is, aside from Rocks, you got Garp, because he just wants to catch Roger. So the thing is, in actuality, the reason why Garp and Roger stopped Sebek was because Rocks was planning to um, free the slaves, and in Roger and Garp's eyes, that is a affront and blasphemy to their values and beliefs. Their values and beliefs is no slave goes free. So they are pro-slavers, and they got a freedom fighter who's willing to free the slaves, and they don't want that. No slave goes free. That's their, what do they call it? Oh no, that's their motto. So yeah, they defeated Rock's high diff, who was being controlled by Emo, Dummy Reverse. Everyone was there: Whitebeard, Shiki, Big Mom. Who's the rest? Kaido, young Kaido. Who was there too? Kind of forgot. So yeah. Wait. Oh, this looks like a caravan. Pretty cool. I can just jump there. Okay. I thought there's some sort of teleporter. I'm glad there isn't. I didn't manage to fit in the hole. Yeah, I did. Spring. Come on. Guess you don't need spring there. Interesting jumps. Guess this is lock. Okay. Guess over here. Nice. Get inside the teleporter. Interesting structures. I like it. And we got Dante, Goku. Who's this? It's the Hizuka guy. We got Mecha Legends. I saw that guy a few years ago, and I haven't seen him until now. Pretty cool. The name just reminds me. I mean, it just abrupt recall my brain. And I slip. Dante. This guy. Oh. Get a lot of this guy. May I use your head? Your head, not something else. Okay. So yeah. So yeah, about that. Long story short, back in God Valley, Rox was killed by Garling because Garling is such a goat. Definitely not waiting till Rox is weakened. I mean, yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. But yeah, Garling Figureland, Shanks' father. Shanks is also a snitch. El Hermano. No, I slipped. To be honest, I don't really know where to go. This guy was clearly hacking, so I assume he is the host. Maybe not. Just not sure. So yeah. So no going up here. Come on. Where do we go from there? I guess towards there. Why is this guy watching me? I mean, I guess he can watch and observe. That's a smart tactic. You don't need to waste yourself like what I'm doing again and again. I mean, I understand. It's viable. What the flip? What is blood? I don't need you to boost me. Thank you. Even if I don't complete this map, as long as I played it halfway, I'm fine. What matters to me more is talking, so... Wait. Oh! Clearly the confused one. I see. I assume I land there. Oh my goodness. I I became complacent. Instead of jumping higher, I didn't. So yeah, lesson learned. No ho ho Dante. No? Can I just regular jump it? Yes. It's a bit raining here, so if there's any background noises, forgive me. Wow! You know what I don't like about rocks? This exactly is because you don't know the formation, so when you try to jump from it, sometimes you get uh, enough momentum as a jump, but sometimes it doesn't, so... And it always ends in the ladder, which is very crappy. And it's very RNG. Unless if you, of course, you memorize it. Yeah, see? I got it earlier and then now I kept falling. Not good. So yeah, both of us are stuck here. I should probably take my time. Maybe I can just do it. Or maybe I can just jump from there. Oh, that worked. Now, where would I jump from here? What the? I don't know if I could reach there because it's a bit pointy. Yeah, yes, this is terrible. So, let's go back to One Piece. Um, why is it such a big deal for me for the Calm Belt? Well, I think kind of breaks the One Piece mystery because originally when we watched pre-time skip One Piece in the Romance Dawn, it was introduced to us how rare the devil fruits are, how insane people like Mihawk and everything. So yeah, how insane the Grand Line was supposed to be until we went there with, I mean, from the POV of the Straw Hats. It's not that hard to be honest. To be honest, it isn't that hard or difficult. I mean, they encountered Crocodile, but what I meant to say is the way they sail. It's not that difficult. Nami only had like one or two encounters with the weather, and she simply predicted it, and they married their way safely. But what's most dangerous more is the pirates and the, of course, marines, I guess. But to be honest, the run line itself is not that hard in terms of level. You can just sail properly, and I guess it's about luck. So let's say the straws are lucky. That would be bad writing wise because stakes are very important in the story to reinforce how dangerous those statements from the past things that from the past that these characters have told us. So if they are not that strong, kind of makes it very stale and not that, you know, dangerous. Again, stakes matter more in the story and aside from writing because it kind of reinforces the threat, the gravity of the situation, and it also shapes the world. Like, how interesting is the world? Oh, it's that dangerous? My goodness. And you know, but now we've been here after a few years. Well, thanks. I don't know. It's rocks or their heads, but thanks nonetheless. Esteban, a very pro Mongoose player. I think when I have discussed with Zaikahal, another top Mongoose player, he considers himself top 3. out of the rest. So I think Esteban is top 2, if that was what he was saying. Correct me if I'm wrong, Zycal, if I'm wrong or anything. If you see this, just comment down below. Anyhow, yeah. Aside from that, the calm belt. It was mentioned that it was only through Vegapunk that this sort of technology is very recent. So commercially, it doesn't exist. So if other people, how come I keep failing here? I'm running out of air. I need to drink water. So yeah, commercially, it has to be discovered and mass produced before you introduce it to the market. And this sort of technology is very rare and only for high tech government stuff, such as the Navy, which the world government funds, of course, through their taxes from the heavenly tribute, another one of their so-called tax the poor method. I mean, they tax equally the nation, so I guess they're pretty much a quality egalitarian type of society that tax equally. So yeah, stop slipping. Come on, I'm so tired. I'll probably not continue this. I think this is probably the shortest video, not sure, on parkour, because I'm just that trash. Yeah, rocks is just bad. Not rocks is bad. Rocks. These rocks. This guy is somehow floating. So yeah, in my opinion, I think when you write a story, you need to be much more believable. Aside, not really believable. What matters is consistency. I think, because if your world is not consistent with the way you've mentioned or said about them, then it kind of falls flat. I think the best way here is plasma. Wow, that worked. Plasma here, I guess. Oh no. Oh. Well, I guess that sucks. Come here, bro. I'll boost you. I'll boost you, bro. Come here. Hey. I think the shield is better over here. Well, let's see if it works or not. If it works, well, I shall quit. But in the meantime, I shall discuss. Hop on my head, I will boost you. Jump. Again. Let's try again. This was close. Jump properly, bro. Got it? Yes, almost. Come on. Just use your plasma. Dante's ass. Arse. How come? How about I switch? Seems the same. Much more higher, I think. This guy. Come on. Let's try again, bro. Don't give up. You barely tried. There we go. Hey, enjoy. I shall struggle myself with these rocks. You know, I think people, if you are trying to make a map, please don't use rocks. Rocks are just terrible. Yeah, a bit of advice if you want a forge map. No problem, Dante. Hope you go on your way. I do hope that you hear me. I think he does. Sometimes it's so weird how you jump from there. It doesn't have enough momentum, or at the very least angle. I fell. Wow. So this guy clearly moved because his arm was raising earlier. Honestly, I'm gonna try to oh, never mind. So yeah, do I have any nitpicks for One Piece? I love One Piece. Really like the slow build up in the world building. I think what really made me like it is from Water 7 to Marineford, because the way the story was built from there is just so good. Now it's time for the glazing of One Piece. From Water 7, you got Usopp being actually peak. Right now he's just so awful, like with no improvement. But back then he has guts. In his lobby, Water 7, yeah, those moments. Even Alabasta was one of his peaks. Right now he's just such a bum, useless bum, which is a shame. No, right? Finally, finally. No, that was the last rock. Yeah, keep vibrating yourself there. Anyways, yeah, I don't think I can last much longer. Can't stop edging in these rocks. It's just so tired of them. Anyways, these edges, you have to keep edging when you jump. Is just horrible, horrible edging moment. Anyways, I think I don't have anything much more to discuss. Well, I did play Supreme Commander after not playing for months, and AI tech humiliated me. So yeah, I'm just so angry how I set up two AI tech allies, two AI tech enemies with one AI tech rush, and yeah, I just can't seem to defeat them. This is also, this has mods too, because I downloaded FAF, Forge Alliance Forever. It's a pretty cool mod. The only thing is that sometimes I think there's a issue with MI28 and MI27 bots. I mean, program for AI, because I can't seem to find them in the mods when I try to add them in the game. But when I try to download a map, it kind of glitch. So there's that. But overall, the game is very fun, very addicting. Come on, don't fumble here. No freaking shot. Well, got 9 people here. I guess this is where I end. Also, I don't like Odin. He's glazed by characters, which I don't like. Unnecessary glazing, to be honest. Anyways, that's all in my opinion. So yeah, see you next time if I not bored. It's already 1:34 a.m. in the morning. Supposed to make a document, but I shall do that tomorrow. I hope I woke up not very late. That would be terrible if I don't. And I just keep fumbling here. Yeah, this is so great. Anyways, I think that's all. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.